guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to click that subscribe button and also click that like button if you like this video and you want to see more of my content. Thank you for stopping by. Like, I know you could have clicked on so many other videos, so I appreciate it, but thanks. So today I'm going to be doing my little hot topic segment, and I'm not talking about one topic today. It's actually going to be two, because it's a lot of stuff that people have been talking about like on Twitter and Facebook lately. So I wanted to like kind of dive into like two big things that like I thought were really interesting. By the way, I got my little handy dandy notebook so I can make sure I stay on topic and remember all the points that I need to say. So the first topic of the day is going to be about Russell Wilson. And now you're probably wondering what's going on with Russell Wilson. You know, he don't be doing nothing to nobody. He be minding his business. Well, there's this podcast called The Pivot. One of the main guys is Channing Crowder, who's an ex-NFL player. And basically, there's like this little clip circling around on Twitter of Channing talking about Russell Wilson and, you know, him dating Ciara. Well, not even dating, but they in a whole marriage and have kids, okay? So he's talking about their relationship, and he decided to talk about the fact of, you know, Russell, he's got a lot of money, he's famous, and so basically Ciara would never date him if he didn't have money and if he wasn't famous, because he's a square. And I don't even know like what prompted him even talking about it, because I mean, they've been together for so many years now. They've been married since 2016. They have 2 kids together, and then there's also baby Future. So there's like 3 kids that they're raising together essentially. So I'm just like, okay, it's 2022. Like, their relationship isn't new. Like, why are they even being brought up? And then dude was basically saying like Ciara can't go from dating someone like Future and then dating Russell Wilson. And he's basically trying to allude, saying like, oh, well, you know, people have a type, and clearly these 2 guys are way different than one another. So how did she end up going for Russell, but she was dating somebody like Future? And the whole time, Ciara's not always dated guys that were like, quote unquote, toxic, or like whatever, however you want to describe Future. Everybody who she's dated has not been like that. So, I mean, and plus, you don't know anybody who she dated before she became famous or anything like that. Everybody don't put all their stuff out there 24/7. Like, she could have dated a whole 3 other guys that we have no idea about since she came out in like, what, like 2004, 2005. The whole point that I don't get is, how are you calling somebody a square because they love their wife, they love their kids, they take care of the home, they have a genuine relationship, and the dude don't be in trouble. He don't be doing nothing. You don't hear anything bad about him. So I'm just like, so that makes him a square? Like, if that's a square, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Clearly Ciara likes squares. You feel me? Like, but my thing is like, it's rude to even call Russell that so unprovoked, because what did that man do to Channing? Like, Future is toxic as hell. This man, first of all, he had 3 other baby mamas before he even got together with Ciara. And then, you know, they dated for 2 years, got engaged, they had a baby, and then broke up shortly after they had the baby. And so I'm just like, he's not like the picture perfect dude to even be dating to begin with. So why are we idolizing somebody who literally just messes around with people, impregnates them, like, and then just throw them away, or they throw him away? I don't really know, because it's not really making any sense. Like, I just feel like people wanted Ciara to be a baby mama for whatever reason, even though she don't be causing no drama, nothing for real. I feel like they just wanted her to be a baby mama and to never find love with anybody ever again. They wanted her to be miserable. They wanted her to need Future for money to pay for this, that, and the third, but she always had her own money. We knew about Ciara way before Future was even out. I would say a lot of men, they really wanted her to just be butthurt that her and Future didn't work out for whatever reason. And then Russell takes care of baby Future as well. And not trying to act like, oh, like that's his son and Future's nothing, but like, he's just being a stepdad. He's being a good stepdad at that, which is what you're supposed to do. And you should want someone to be like that for your kid. And I just don't get the fact that so many guys have an issue with men like Russell. Like, for what reason? Like, let Ciara be fucking happy. Like, it's so weird. And I'm just like, it's like, do y'all want to sleep with Future? Are y'all mad that she got away from Future and she's happy? Like, genuinely happy? Like, she's good. It doesn't make any sense. Like, for real. Like, even with Lori Harvey, had she got impregnated by Future, because, you know, she dated him like once or twice. And so, had she got pregnant by him, y'all probably would be trying to say the same stuff when she moved on, because now she with Michael B. Jordan and she looked happy as hell. Moved on from Future. So, I mean, hey, whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's getting really weird. And I'm getting tired of hearing people talk about it, because it's not even y'all business at this point. Like, whatever they got going on, like, who cares? Why do you need to comment on it? Why are you, as a man, worried about, used to date this quote-unquote bad boy, and now you're dating this guy who we as men see as lame because he's not like us? Like, are you dating the man? Like, why does it matter? Who cares? Like, worry about you and yours if there is somebody. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't really know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Why this man talking about Russell? I feel like for some reason in 2021, a lot of dudes decided they're going to do a podcast and we're going to talk about a bunch of bullshit and have a platform. But for what reason? Like, you can have a platform, but don't just keep spewing hate towards things that aren't necessary, in my opinion. All right, so the next topic is going to be about Will Smith, Chris Rock, that whole altercation at the Oscars. So if you've been living under a bridge or under a rock, I said that wrong. If you've been living under a rock, then you don't know that Will Smith, basically, he was in the crowd, whatever, at the Oscars with his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. And Chris Rock was about to present an award. I don't know what award it was because I didn't watch the Oscars, but I was on Instagram. I seen somebody talking about it. And I'm like, what happened? So I went on Twitter. I looked up my little stuff. Chris Rock, he was saying something to like all of the people like in the crowd, like making little jokes. You know, Jada, she shaves her hair because she has alopecia, but she's like really insecure about it, you know, which understandably so. I mean, as women, like, having long hair is a thing. Like, if you have short hair, you know, you feel like that's masculine or whatever. So it's understandable. But here's the thing, everybody didn't know about that. So when Chris Rock made a joke about, Jada Pinkett, like, when you gonna star in the next G.I. Jane movie, you know, I can't wait to see that. He said something like that, whatever. And now the crowd was laughing, and at first I thought Will was laughing too, but apparently that's not what happened. So 5 seconds after Chris made the joke and he, you know, laughing at himself, Will goes up on stage and then smacks Chris. Then he go back into his seat and he's like, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. Like, he did all of that. and everybody in the crowd was like, oh, wait a second, is this a skit? I don't think it's a skit though, because I don't know if y'all peeped, but in the video that I saw, when Will had slapped Chris, you could see that Chris had his fist balled up, like as a natural reaction. So I feel like he thought about hitting Will, but then was like, oh, wait a second. I feel like he was like, I gotta maintain a professional demeanor, so, you know, I ain't gonna do nothing. And he even was like, oh, I could. And then he stopped himself because he thinking like, you know, I could start roasting you right here. He held back from that. Will had got back up there. He got an award for playing in King Richard. You know, that tennis movie with Serena and Venus Williams, like life story, whatever. And, you know, he had apologized apparently on stage. And then Will ended up apologizing again on Instagram. And I'm just going to read a little bit of what it said, but I'm going to post it on the screen as well. So Will basically said that his behavior was inexcusable, and jokes are gonna be made at his expense because that's like his job, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Jada's medical condition shouldn't have been put into it, basically. So he put that, you know, and he addressed Chris and was like, I'm sorry, Chris. Like, you know, he named him this time. Apparently on stage, he didn't specifically give the apology to Chris. So he tried to do that on Instagram. And even like Tony Rock and like Kenny Rock, you know, Chris Rock's brothers, of course, they were like, I don't accept that apology for Chris because I feel like it's not even genuine. It's just something that Will's publicist told him to put out, and he's just trying to do damage control because, you know, it looks bad. I mean, they were at an award show. It's not like they was at some club and he slapped him. There was like apparently some fake post that allegedly Chris Rock had sent out trying to apologize, but Chris Rock didn't write that post. Like, so I don't know what weirdo is out here pretending to be Chris Rock. So, you know, I be on Twitter and stuff, seeing stuff, and a lot of celebrities have been coming out basically saying like, you know, ill stuff against Will and like how he shouldn't have done that, and oh, we're horrified, like that was so bad, and da-da-da-da. Like, there's a whole war right now going on against, you know, Russia and Ukraine. Like, that's the worst thing that's happened to you recently. That's the worst thing that's going on. Like, we're really that shocked about a slap. It's not that big of a deal. People are acting like man's got stabbed or something. Like, they're really acting like it was way bigger than it was. And for me personally, I feel like Will could have pulled Chris to the side and be like, hey bro, like, don't make jokes about that. Like, that's a soft spot. And that could have been handled. The fact that it was in front of everybody, I feel like that was bad. But I mean, I get it. He's trying to defend his wife, so I understand. But it's just a time, like they say, it's a time and a place for everything. He could have pulled mans to the side during a commercial break and handled that then. It is what it is. But apparently Netflix is pulling some new movie that Will was about to star in, I'm assuming. Which is like, for what reason? Because he slapped somebody? And now Will, he's had a very long career. He's going to be good if he literally decides to stop acting tomorrow. But it's the principle, the fact of he's clearly still trying to put out more movies. Like, I think there's supposed to be another Bad Boys movie. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So I really hope that, like, in the next few weeks or months, like, that kind of gets reversed, because it's not, like, I feel like the consequences are not fitting the actual situation at all. And like, I always thought of Will as being like internationally famous, which I'm pretty sure he is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the fact that like so many people are having issues with this whole situation and they're acting like he's the worst person in the world. Like, I thought the white folks liked Will. Like, what's going on? Why they treating him like he's some thug or something? What is the problem? Like, I don't know. It's definitely some underlying racism going on, because like these white dudes, I swear, if it was a white man who did it, they would not really care. Like, yeah, I understand, like, you know, the like whoever's in charge of the Oscars and stuff, like security being like, you know, like, we need to remove him from the scene. He needs to leave the show. Someone else could accept his award on his behalf, whatever. Cool. That's fine. Really fine. But anything else, like, it's not that serious. And like, I think someone was trying to get like his Oscar taken back or something. I don't really know, but like, they doing too much. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about both of those situations in the comments below. Like this video, comment, share it with your friends. Subscribe to the new channel. I'm gonna plug it somewhere on the screen. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to check me out. Thanks for clicking on this video, and I'll see y'all on my next one.